Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to show you how to use the laser cutter. Um, there's a couple steps that you need to know how to do before you can get to the laser cutter itself. I don't know y'all's knowledge on AutoCAD, but this video will show you how to use AutoCAD really quickly, how to create a basic shape like this, and then we're going to add some hatching so that we can differentiate between a cut and an etch once we get into the laser cutter itself. So to start, we're just gonna try to make this shape right here. The command tools that you're gonna use are pretty simple. To make a polyline or just a line, you're gonna type in PL, hit enter, and then you're gonna just draw a line as long as you want. You're gonna click this tool in the bottom to make it a straight line. We're gonna say this is 90 feet. And then from there, you're just gonna draw up. We'll say this is 9 feet. Looks like it goes over about 8 feet, or about 12 feet actually. And then up, or you don't actually have to type in any numbers. You can just free draw it, freehand it, like so. We're just kind of get the shape right. Looks like it goes up and across, down. This little divot right here, back up, and then from there we can finish this line up right here. If you hit this tool, this button right here, it's called the snap cursor tool, the object snap, and it allows you to just pick a line and draw from it. The trim tool is very useful whenever you're cutting lines. So for example, I'm gonna trim the edges off these two lines. You're gonna hit TR for trim, hit enter, and you're gonna right click on the mouse, and that's gonna allow you to select specific parts of the line. Hit escape. And so yeah, that's our basic shape. That's what we're gonna wanna cut in a laser cutter. Really quickly, I'm gonna draw another line just across here. Just add it right there. And then we're gonna add the hatching tool to the bottom section. To do that, you're gonna go up to this panel up here where it says hatch, click on it. It's gonna give you some options. Since this is kind of like an earthy looking section, we're gonna scroll down to the earth material. We're gonna click on the area we want. Right now it looks like it's really filled in, so we're gonna increase the scale. Just turn it up until we get it to a nice size that we like. Looks like it's gonna be pretty high. We'll do 70. I like 70. Alright, so now we have a basic shape and an etch that we're gonna take into the laser cutter. Alright guys, from here I've saved my file, my AutoCAD file, and I've brought it up to the laser cutter room. I've saved it on a flash drive so that I can put it into the computer that is in the laser cutting room. You're going to put it in, open it, and just open your AutoCAD file. From there, you're going to copy, Control C to copy the line work, and then you're going to open, this should be already on the desktop. There is an AutoCAD file that has a bunch of boxes in it with a lot of different scales. You're going to open that and Control V and paste what the line work that you've created, and you're just going to fit it into the appropriate box size, scale size that you're using. From there, you want to change the layer, so you're going to select the whole thing. Since this is going to be two different, we're going to do a cut and an etch, so you're going to, what I like to do is just make the whole thing a cut. So you're going to highlight it, make it a cut. So you're going to go to layers and go to the red box where it says cut, select that, and it'll change the layer to a cut. And then from there, we'll move it into the appropriate size box. From there, you'll just go to print, plot, and go to the appropriate printer option, which should be a bunch of E's, which is weird, but like that's the one you're gonna want to use. So choose that. You don't have to mess around with anything else, and click apply to layout, and then press OK. And from there, it'll pull up this. There's this red tool in the bottom next to the time, and that's the laser cutting settings. From there, you open that, and your model should be on the screen. What you want to do from here is go to the settings option, open that, and since we're cutting, you're going to go up to the left, select cut, and it's going to give you a bunch of options or 3 or 4 options on the right, which will give you the power, the height that the lens will be from the material you're cutting, and the speed. The specific height and power and speed that we use, there is a chart in the laser cutting room, and I'll put it on here as well, that shows you based on what material you're using, what speed, power, and height that you want to set it to. And once you have that information, you're going to input that into the settings. It's usually easier to type it in rather than dragging the bar up and down. You're going to type it in and click set, and then press OK. And from there, you'll continue to set up the laser itself. Alright guys, so here we have the lens, which I got from the shell. You can easily pick it up yourself. You have to give it your CUID, and then you can have it for an allotted time. Carefully take it out of the bag. It is pretty expensive, so just be careful when handling it. Make sure there's no cracks or major injuries to the lens itself. This is the laser cutter itself that we're going to use. Just go ahead and open it. The back right corner is where you're going to put the lens. Carefully slide the lens into the laser cutter, making sure that the 2 holes on the top align. Then you're going to put these 2 white pins, one into the center hole. Carefully screw it in until tight. And the second hole, you can put it in either corner. This is the chart that's in the laser cutter room. Since we are using cardboard, I'm going to be using these presets that they give you. You're going to go ahead and click on the red tab, which is the cut, and you're going to manually input what you're going to change for the power, speed, PPI, and the Z-axis, which is all given to you. Once you do that, you're going to click set and OK. I'm going to use the move tool to move it to the top left corner. You'll see the ruler in the top and left side of the screen. It aligns with the laser cutter. I'm using the focus view tool to make sure that the lens itself will be over the selected area that I want. You're going to click on the 4 corners of your model to make sure it fits in the area. Once you do that, you're ready to begin cutting. We're going to go ahead and press play after we've closed the door. It won't work if you don't close the door. And it's going to cut it up for you. This is a really simple shape and design, so this one won't take long. If you do have like hatchings, it usually will take a little bit longer. Once you're done cutting, remove the model, make sure that all the little pieces come out as well. you're going to remove, once you're done cutting, remove the lens. Carefully pull out the screws, lay them to the side. And before you leave, make sure you get some cleaning fluid, put it on the outside of the lens, and do small circles. And that's it, guys.